Welcome back to Midnight Stories, the channel where we dive into the mysteries of human connection, attraction, and the unspoken secrets of desire. If you've ever wondered what makes someone unforgettable, what sparks an instant pull that goes beyond looks or status, you're in the right place. Tonight, I'm going to reveal something that most men never hear about, but once you understand it, you'll see conversations with women in a completely new light. We're talking about the top 4 forbidden compliments that don't just make women smile, but that actually spark desire instantly. And trust me, these aren't your everyday overused lines. These are the kinds of compliments that bypass the friend zone, slip past her guard, and touch her on a much deeper level. Before we get started, a quick reminder. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to Midnight Stories. Hit that bell icon, because here we don't just tell stories. We uncover the hidden codes of attraction that most people never figure out. All right, let's step into the shadows together. Now, here's the truth. Most guys think compliments are about saying something nice. You look beautiful. You're so smart. I love your dress. Nothing wrong with these, but they're safe, predictable. And because they're so common, they don't create that spark. Women hear them all the time. A safe compliment makes her feel acknowledged. But a forbidden compliment, that makes her feel desired. And that's the difference between appreciation and attraction. So let's get into it. The top 4 forbidden compliments that make women desire you instantly. Compliment number 1. There's something dangerous about you. Now, this is not the kind of compliment that she hears every day. In fact, it almost feels like you're seeing a side of her that most people miss. When you tell a woman there's something dangerous about her, you're implying that she's unpredictable, exciting, and not just a sweet girl next door. It's a compliment that makes her feel alive, like she has this edge that you're drawn to. The reason this works so powerfully is because it frames her as more than what she usually shows the world. Most women are used to compliments about being nice, kind, or pretty. But when you tap into that forbidden side, the side that suggests she could be trouble, you're lighting up a different part of her identity. Let's imagine this in action. You're on a date. She flashes a mischievous smile. Or maybe she teases you with a playful jab. Instead of saying, "You're cute," you lean in. Lower your voice just a little and say, "There's something dangerous about you." The second you do this, you've turned the energy of the interaction. Suddenly, she's not just pretty, she's intriguing, magnetic, and exciting. And most importantly, she feels desired in a way that goes beyond surface-level attraction. Compliment number 2. You're trouble, and I like it. This is a variation on the first, but with a twist of playfulness. By calling her trouble, you're hinting that being around her isn't safe. She's the kind of woman who could stir things up, maybe get you into situations you didn't expect, but instead of resisting it, you're drawn in. And the key is in the second part, and I like it. You're not just labeling her, you're embracing that energy. This compliment carries a forbidden edge because most men try to box women into safe categories. The good girl, the reliable friend, the sweet one. But when you frame her as trouble, you're opening the door to a more daring, passionate dynamic. Think of it like this. Every woman has a side of her that craves to be unleashed, but society constantly tells her to behave, to be polite, to be safe. When you call her trouble and admit you're into it, you're giving her permission to show you that side without fear of judgment. And that, right there, is intoxicating. Compliment number 3. You're intoxicating. Now, let's break this one down. Telling a woman she's intoxicating is not the same as saying she's beautiful. Beauty is something you can see. But intoxicating? That's an experience. It's about the effect she has on you, the way she makes you feel when she's around. And here's the secret. Women don't want to just be looked at. They want to be felt. They want to know that their presence stirs something inside you, something you can't control. Intoxicating does exactly that. It implies that she's like a fine wine, a heady perfume. Something that overpowers your senses. Imagine being at a party. The music's low. She walks into the room and the air shifts. You lean closer and whisper, "You're intoxicating." That word alone carries weight. It's sensual without being vulgar, powerful without being cliché. And because it's not about her looks, but about her essence, it lands on a deeper level. It makes her feel like she's more than just attractive. She's unforgettable. Compliment number 4. You make it hard to focus. This one is subtle, but extremely powerful. It's a forbidden compliment because it directly reveals how much she's affecting you in the moment. Most men are scared to admit vulnerability. to show that a woman is getting under their skin. But when you say, "You make it hard to focus," you're dropping your guard just enough to let her see that she has an impact on you. And that impact is desirable. Picture this. You're sitting across from her, maybe in a coffee shop, maybe during a casual conversation. She's laughing, she's animated, and you pause for a moment, smile, and say, "You make it hard to focus." That simple line communicates volumes. It tells her that her presence is distracting in the best way possible, that she has power over your attention. And women love to feel that power, not in a manipulative way, but in a way that reassures them they're more than just someone sitting across the table. They're captivating you. Now, here's the important thing. These compliments are forbidden not because they're inappropriate, but because they step outside the safe zone. They're not the usual things she hears. They create tension, they create intrigue, and most importantly, they create desire. But the delivery is everything. You can't throw these compliments out randomly. They have to be genuine, timed right, and delivered with confidence. If you overdo it, it comes off as fake. If you underdo it, it loses its magic. The key is to feel the moment, to notice her energy, and to let the words come from a place of authenticity. Let's recap. Number 1. There's something dangerous about you. Number 2. You're trouble, and I like it. Number 3. You're intoxicating. Number 4. You make it hard to focus. Each of these goes beyond the surface. Each taps into a deeper part of her identity, the part that craves to be seen, to be desired, to be remembered. When you use these compliments with care, you're not just giving her words. You're giving her an experience. But let me leave you with this. The real secret isn't in the compliment itself. It's in the way you see her. When you truly notice the sides of her that others overlook, when you're bold enough to speak to her essence instead of her surface, that's when you create unforgettable attraction. Compliments aren't magic spells. They're windows into the way you perceive her. So if you want to be unforgettable, learn to see her in ways that others don't. That's all for tonight's story. If you enjoyed this dive into the forbidden compliments, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Midnight Stories. Leave a comment below with the compliment that spoke to you the most, or even better, the one you're bold enough to try the next time you're face to face with someone who takes your breath away. Until next time, this is Midnight Stories, reminding you that the most powerful words are often the ones left unspoken until the right moment arrives. Good night.